Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I am Yolanda. This is my channel, Britt Family Fun. I'm just gonna keep talking until people join. But this is my channel. Hey, listen, I've never heard your voice, but for some reason, every time I see Yolanda, it's like I can hear you saying it. That is so funny. I am trying to be okay. I feel better than I have today in a long time. I actually was able to get out today for a little bit. So I am grateful. My voice is still not 100%, but I'm grateful to be feeling a little better. Once my sinuses completely clear up, then my voice should be back to normal. Don't forget to put your DNA on the like button. It's a little chilly today. Actually sitting with a blanket. I got a blanket. Um, but I just wanted to come on to get on early before my child got home from school. I remember you saying that in the message on WhatsApp. That's gross. But stuff happens. I'm glad you guys had a good concert in spite of the incident. Go for it. Go for it. Like you got this. Rising Phoenix, she's at work. So, you know, won't see her as much at these hours. Um, she'll probably be going live late. What? Jace, be on the lookout. He comes on and says talking English, and I'm talking in English. Are you serious? But anyway, Jace, go for it. Do drama. That'll be fun. Thank you. I appreciate it because, listen, we not starting out with that. We not starting out with that. So I had just got some disturbing news. Somebody that's very dear to me. Um, their dog just passed. And so it really brought tears to my eyes because when you've been a part of somebody's life for 7 years or more, and every time you talk to them, you ask about the dog. My kids ask about the dog. And so he is all our doggy stories and conversations. It's definitely going to be missed. So if it's 17 people in here, yeah, it really made me sad because I've known the lady, I've known her. She's like another mom, and my mom is very much present and alive, but I've known her for a very, very long time. And Soldier was the topic of almost every single. I didn't mean to do that, but the dog was the topic of all our conversations. My kids asked about the dog. He was 120-pound boxer. Just such a beautiful animal, and the love that he had for the dog, for her dog. I called him my doggy brother. And to me, he was, you know. The stories we talked about with him just had me laughing for hours and hours. So, you know, rest well to my fur baby brother. But yeah, I'm gonna be okay. I'm just checking on her. I don't even know what to say today. I just left a message because I couldn't think of very many words because, you know, that dog meant so much to her and the family. So, hold on. I'm gonna hit this phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm still here though because I didn't want the phone to keep beeping while I was. It'll do that if it's not on Do Not Disturb. So, but yeah, this is the best that I've felt in a long time. Like I said, my voice still not back to normal, but once my sinuses completely clear up, my voice will be back. So, I'm grateful for that. I really, really am. But I hope your day has gone well so far. It's so funny. It was like 17 people here. It's funny how here's 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 the thing about content creation. Everything is content. You will. Hey, Crystal Lynn. Thank you so much. You'll get it. You'll get it, Jace. You'll get it. Everything is content. Let me tell you, not here, but I have done reels, pouring something to drink that I made. I've done shorts here making a bacon, lettuce, tomato, and turkey sandwich. Seriously. So it's going to be okay. Everything is content. You could be riding, like you're riding to your destination when you're going to see your drag cars and stuff. Content. Okay. You could be going for a ride and walking to the or going to the grocery store. Content. You could see an outright. I was in the store last week and I saw a $10 box of cereal. I videoed it. Content. And a $7 bag of candy. I videoed it. Content. I was in a uh like an international store. I need to post that. It was a while ago though. Dried fish. I just showed a picture of it. That's it. So everything is content. You just don't overthink it. Everything is content. If people can sit in front of a camera, eating food with juice dripping down their chin and wiping it on their sleeve, anything is content. People will come on a live and be brushing their teeth or showing them stepping into the shower without showing their body, of course. Content. I know it does. I can't help it. I'm a foodie. But seriously, everything is content. Once you learn that, because you never know what'll hit on TikTok. My child did a reel about somebody's animals, and that was 40,000 views. 40,000. Talking about some animals. Everything is content. Seriously. I watched this lady. She loves seafood. She be stuffing her mouth. The juice, the sauce be dripping down her face. She be wiping it with her arms, licking her fingers. Got fingernails out to here. And baby, she make millions. Trust me, she do. It's a food, but hey, and people talk, ugh, she nasty, she gross. But she makes millions of dollars. And she makes millions of dollars. She sells a sauce. She has other brand deals. And she owns a TikTok shop. Baby, she making money. They will. Keep jumping on lives. Keep saying hello. Go on other lives too. Interact. Say hello to everybody. Next thing you know, more people will be subscribing. Trust me, I started out that way. Then next thing you knew, it grew and grew and grew. Then I think I ended it is when I just didn't pay attention to YouTube, but it was still there. It was like 320 something people. Then I went from 300 to now almost 530 in a month. It can happen. Just go on lives, interact with the people, say hello. Um, Even with Tashmir, um, watch, find out when she's going live because most of the time she goes live kind of late. Because I think it's 3:51 p.m. here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It may be like 8 o'clock in the evening over there. Um, so whenever she goes live and you go on her live and you type in her special word that she gives to put your link, people will start to follow you. So don't get don't get discouraged. I be mad. Um, some of my views don't be over 200 views, over 50 views for real. But I'm gonna keep posting. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep having random conversations. So don't, cause I know one of them gonna hit. One of them gonna hit. So don't be discouraged. Everybody starts. Everybody starts somewhere, and so don't beat yourself up. Um, do that. Don't beat yourself up. Take one day, one step at a time. Excuse. Hey, Jug Flex. Welcome to the live. I was just telling Jace, don't get discouraged. He's trying to get 50 views, 50, 50, 50 subs. He's getting a little discouraged. I told him don't be because he will grow. Hey, I just mentioned your name 2 minutes ago. Literally. I hope you had a great day. I do believe it's nighttime on your end. Good to see you as well. You did such a good job last night, Tajmir. Well, it was early morning for you. Last night for me, early morning for you. And I hung in there with you to the end. Oh, it's okay. I haven't been on here. I've been on here for about 15 minutes. So, but you did really well last night. I was so happy for you and so very, very proud of you. Both dog. Hey, my brother. I hope everyone is doing well. Listen, I hung in there with you to the end, Tajmir, and you did well. Like I did not listen. I did not like being on live like that, and I had Matt Rising Phoenix over on Facebook, and she encouraged me to start going live, and then I noticed she wasn't over there as much. And she was like, come on, we building a community over here. Come on and join us, you know. And I've been going live ever since. Um, and even if I don't go live, I try to at least, even if I'm not feeling well, I try to at least to do an 8 to 10 minute long form. Um, so I try my best to come on. Yes, just pick your times, honey, and when I can jump on, I will be right there. Just like yesterday, you say here I am, boom, I was right there. You got this. Go a little bit, and you don't even necessarily have to do an hour. You can start. You could do you could do 15 minutes at a time. So you could do 30 minutes twice a day, you know, until you get more comfortable with it. Um, and never beat yourself up. Oh, with my taco salad. That sound good. So yesterday I did some barbecue chicken with some homemade barbecue sauce and some rice and some mixed vegetables. As you to what? Yeah, I know. It's like that sometimes. I got really frustrated. I can tell y'all my little story. I got really frustrated on Facebook. I haven't been live on there, I don't know, in over 6 months or more. Um, the hours is what really bothered me. Um, because it seemed like it was unobtainable. It seemed like you miss a live or two and they snatch your hours. They, you could be at 100. I'm just giving an example. Say you was at 150 hours on there and you missed some days of going live. You will slowly see your hours decrease. And that was frustrating for me. Oh my God, it would be. Hey, Crystal's World. See, yeah, they would do that, Tajmir, and I would be almost in tears. You miss times on lives, and they start to take your hours from you, literally. I was increasing because I was going live like I was here, at least for the most part. And yeah, the thing is I don't have a way to reach you. That's the thing, boss dog. I have a way to reach Rising Phoenix. Yeah, Crystal's World. I was just saying that when I was on another platform, I really got discouraged from coming live and trying to get my hours. Because over there, I think it's some 60,000 minutes or something. But I got really discouraged because whenever I missed time, um, my hours would reduce. And that was very frustrating. Looking at the hours just frustrated me. I don't even know how you do that. Hey, Chef Hit Dice. Yeah, not here. This is on another platform. Listen, y'all, we got a chef to enter the room. Chef Hit Dice, let me tell you. I so enjoy your content. It is absolutely amazing. have yet to. I have so much more I want to see on your page. Um, but I enjoy watching you cook. I enjoy your food. Man, them Cornish hens was like everything. Like you inspired me. I'm like, oh my God. Like you made me want to go get some Cornish hens, like, and do that. Yeah, it did. I mean, and that's why I kind of stopped going live over there. Because if you miss in any amount of time, they're gonna take your hours from you quickly. But yeah, Chef Hit Dice be cooking. He be doing his thing in the kitchen. And I'm trying to tell you, if y'all missed it, him and Queen Alchemy did a cook off. Um, she did her vegan dish. Chef Hit Dice did a pineapple bowl. Baby, let me tell you, it was inspirational. I never done a pineapple bowl before, and I was like, oh my God, he had me thinking about going to do one of them. Um, yes, it's definitely not fair, Tajimir, and that really was discouraging to me because I was growing, and Rising Phoenix had really encouraged me. Um, she had encouraged me to start going live there, and life does what it does, and sometimes you miss it, and the more you miss, the more they take your hours back. So, but I started coming on here, and the community is, I love the sense of community here. I really do. I love it because everybody supports one another. Everybody rallies around each other. We go on each other's pages. Even if we don't go on our lives, we'll go watch a replay because I know I will. I will turn it on and watch it from the beginning to the end. And the support here is really next level. And I love that. I love that about being on YouTube's platform because it's really genuine. You know what I mean? And um I don't consider myself a chef by far, just a good home cook, but I'm encouraged, I'm inspired. Listen, I don't eat tomatoes. I saw what is it? Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. I don't even eat tomatoes, but because I saw something he did, I went maybe he made a BLT. I made a BLTT. I made a bacon, lettuce, turkey, and tomato sandwich. I actually physically ate it, and I don't even eat tomatoes. So it's about the inspiration. When I see something somebody else do, I wonder, ooh, how can I take that and make it my own? And for me, it's not like I'm trying to be them. I just find inspiration. Like even with my mom. My mom is a great cook. My mom tells me about something she did. I'm gonna take it and put a Yolanda spin on it. That's just me. You know, just like curry chicken. I ain't Jamaican, but uh I will do my version of curry chicken. It's just I love finding inspiration in other chefs. And I know it's still National Women's Month, but I want to shout out the men chefs like Chef Hit Dice, like, Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. Um, I'm not taking anything away from the women, but I wanted to shout the brothers out too, because they doing their thing. I ain't said curly, I said curry. You just haven't had a good one. Hey, sunflower. I know. Somehow I always end up talking about food, and I promise. But I did. I love to see our fellas in the kitchen cooking it up. I really do. That's not taking away from anything that, it being National Women's Month, but I just wanted to shout out some dudes that I've been seeing on the social media platform that's doing that thing in the kitchen. And it's inspirational because it makes me want to get in there and try something that they doing just with my own spin. I think that's what it's all about. Um, I've seen stuff on TV and I put my own spin on it because that's just where how creative I am. Yes, I understand. It's going to work out, Sunflower. But, I love gaining inspiration seeing other cooks. I mean, some recipes are more complex. And of course, I can't mimic. Listen, you're right, Crystal. That's what I said. Shout out to the brothers be throwing down in the kitchen. I'm trying to tell you. Like, I think Girls That Cooking Up Deliciousness, he did some pancakes with these pear chunks in it. And I was like, how can I turn that recipe on the head and do a pancake, but maybe a little different? You know what I'm saying? So it's just inspiration. They make me want to go try what they do. Like I said, just Yolandanize it. Like I love that type of inspiration. We have wonderful female cooks here. Miss DIY be on here throwing down. She do her thing. So shout out to the strong woman that's in the kitchen too. Then let her know you don't like it. Oh, thank you, Flex. I appreciate it. My voice, I know, right? I have to Yolandanize it. I need to get me a apron that says just Yolandanize it. And but I am so grateful for everybody who stopped on the live today. I appreciate it. I do. Um Well, if she don't listen, then that's not the person for you, honey. If somebody is doing anything that you don't like, let me just say this. It's okay to say no. If they don't stop, then leave them alone. I'm serious. Don't forget to put your DNA on the like button, guys. I have 3 likes for 7 people. The math ain't math, and you heard. I am feeling much better. Like I said, my voice still like it's not 100%, but the more my sinuses clear up, the better my voice will be. Yes, like y'all hear if y'all ever been on So Ravishing's live, she got a song like the live, but that ain't my song, that's hers. I just think that uh yes, and Tashmir always says, put your DNA on the like button. That's it. The likes are coming up. I appreciate you guys. Like, share, subscribe. And when I first came on, I was trying to get my emotions together because someone that is dear to me just lost their fur baby. And we talked about their fur baby every chance we got. And it really made me emotional before I came on. So when I came on, I was trying to pull it together emotionally. When you've been around somebody for years and years, 7, 8 years, and you talk about their fur baby. They brought their fur baby to my home. He was 120 pound boxer. His coat looked like leather. He was beautiful. But so yeah, so rest, you know, rest easy to the fur baby. I'm not gonna call his name out of respect. but yes, it's Sunflower. Like I said, if somebody's doing something you don't like, leave. Yes, that is a big 100. When she bought them in my house, I didn't live here. I lived somewhere. I was like, good God Almighty, he's big. He is big. But when I talk about the biggest baby, most loving, he was so gentle with my 10-year-old. Um, and so even though I've never technically had a fur baby, I have um, every summer for years, I have dog sat, you know, I dog sat a pair of dogs for years, and one of them passed a couple of years ago. And but I'm so grateful for every moment because I have tons of pictures. I have doggy videos. I mean, people thought they was my dog because they was with me so much. Not with me so much, but whenever I had them, I was always making videos. I'll say that. um, Sunflower, if somebody's doing something that you don't like and they're not listening to you, then maybe you should. I can't tell you what to do, but if someone is going against your will with something you say you don't like, I have a problem with that. But yeah, I do. I love fur babies. I don't say I had no dog sets. I said I was babysitting, dog sitting. That's what I was saying. I've dog sitted over the years, two dogs. They were two poodles. That's why I was saying dog sitting, not dog sets. And yes, I did collect dolls since you mentioned it for years. I had all kinds of Barbie dolls and dolls with the fancy dresses and gloves. I did all of that. But you know, thank you guys for putting your DNA on the like button. Yes, they very listen. The poodles are very smart. Um, I remember, I would let the dogs come upstairs in my room and sit on the floor by my bed. And one of them got mad because I was like, "Don't you jump on my bed!" And he started barking at me, y'all. He started barking at me. I was like, "Who you talking to?" I'm fussing with the dog, y'all. I'm like, "Who you talking to? Don't you fuss at me like that." And he would be barking back, and then the other dog would join in. Yorkies are so adorable. Wow, that's a long life for a Yorkie. That's a long life. That's very good. One of my friends had a Yorkie. Oh, just adorable. It's going to be okay, Sunflower. Do what your heart's telling you to do, but you don't have to accept anybody's foolishness. No, boss dog, we don't do ill for fur babies. We're talking about dogs. When I say fur babies, I'm talking about dogs. Oh, I understand. I know that this is tearing up the person that I know. They just, I mean, let's see, it's like four now. They just lost their baby a couple of hours ago. Growing up, my uncle had huskies, and when I tell you, they were beautiful, beautiful dogs. Hit dice, you funny. One of my dear friends has a German Shepherd, beautiful, full bred, gorgeous. I believe that. See, I had a mutt when I did have a dog. Well, I had two dogs in my life. I had a Lassie dog. That's a full collie. I had a full bred collie, and I had um, a German Shepherd, a German Shepherd mixed collie. So odd. I didn't even realize that. Had a German Shepherd mixed collie, and I had a full blown collie. So Flash, oh my goodness. See, I never heard of that one. I never heard of the Malinois. I might be pronouncing it wrong. I never heard of that dog. And I thought I was a dog, as far as I knew names of dogs really good, but I never heard of that one. Then when my baby boy was little, um, his grandfather had a cane corso. Not a cane corso. Uh, um oh, not a cane corso. The cane corsos are monsters. Um oh, I can't think of the name of the dog. It wasn't a cane. My neighbors had a cane corso though. Oh wow, Belgian Shepherd Rottweilers. One of my friends had a Rottweiler too, and he was massive. Y'all, when I first met him, she said, "I told you not to jump on nobody." I'm 5'6". That dog jumped up, boom, paws on shoulders, face to my face, just like that. I'm 5'6", but when I tell you, he was a sweet. His name was Chala. He was chocolate. He was just a beautiful dog. No, okay. I'll get that one of these days. I have to look that up. But when I tell y'all that dog had his paws, I'm talking about on my shoulders. I'm 5'6", baby. But he was so sweet. He didn't make a sound. He wasn't a me. He was a very sweet, very playful. That joker was huge though. When you can stand up and put your paws on my shoulder, you big. But he was still a puppy then. I think it was like 2. Still a puppy, 2 or 3 years old. Then bam, shoulders. I don't know how we got to dogs, but here we are. But listen, it started a conversation. We talked to dogs. Flash and Batty. That's funny. Becca has this cart that she uses called she call it a Batty Mobile. I don't know if you ever heard her say that on a live. But shout out to Rising Phoenix. She is in the full swing of things, working. And if you guys didn't mention it before, if you check out my community page, there are lives there with the link for the GoFundMe for her. To those who haven't given, anything you can give. If it's $5, um, anything would help uh, to help her to be able to solidify some solid housing here. I'm not going to tell all her business. She'll share what she wants, but anything helps. And I've been talking so much about it. I forgot my baby boy has a fundraiser too. Um, they're raising money for children who have pediatric heart conditions. That is also on my page as well. But if you guys, to those who haven't done so yet, if you could leave a short with a word of encouragement for Rising Phoenix, that would be amazing. Just to keep her encouraged during this time. You know, it would be so helpful and be such a blessing. Yes. Shout out to Rising Phoenix. Y'all, today was the first day I've really been out in a while. It was a grocery store, but it was just good to be out. And it was the first day that I didn't feel like I was coughing my lungs out, bro. Just, my voice ain't still 100%, but I'm here and I'm feeling better than I have in 2 weeks. Thank you so much. But like I said, I almost don't know how to act. Thank you, Tajmir. Y'all, listen. Tajmir did a phenomenal job on her live last night. Thank you. She was so nervous, but baby, she worked through that nervousness, and I promise you, she just looked like a pro up on that live, and it was just so good to see her. Like, it made my heart smile. Hey, VJ. Now I've seen the hey Morgan. I've seen the Japanese Akita, and oh my God, they are beautiful. When I lived in the other place, guys, when I tell you that was a doggy neighborhood, oh my God, one morning I was out earlier than normal when when I tell y'all I saw so many dogs, it was too numerous to name. I saw Akitas, I saw full bred American bullies, I saw poodles. I I saw so many dogs. I didn't even realize we had that many dogs in the neighborhood. But honey, the neighborhood I used to live in was a doggy neighborhood. This is a dog neighborhood too. Yes, y'all. Tajmir did her big one. She didn't look like she was nervous at all. You guys, do me a favor if you could check out Jace, too, see if his content interests you and sub him. Trying to get him up to 50 subs so he can go live. Oh yeah, we have him here too. And guys, when it comes to going live, I know sometimes it can rattle your nerves a little bit, but Jake, if you're still here, please put your link up. Sometimes Jace comes in and he peeks out for a little, steps out for a little bit. Don't forget to put your DNA on the like button. But I think Jace might have stepped out, so but I'm trying to get that brother to 50 subs so he can go live. Oh, yeah, sometimes he steps out and comes back. Um, oops, I'm sorry, guys. I did not mean. I almost hit the green screen, but I'm glad I clicked it. JACE. I think if you, oh my goodness, I think it's Jace Moody, Moody, something like that. But it's a number too. It's some numbers at the end. I don't remember. Jace, if you're here, please. Yes, JACE. But the thing is let me take this off. I did it by accident, guys. I just decided to leave it up there. But Jace, I hope you come back so you can put your link up here. I wish Busto, is there any way you could put Jace link up here? I don't know if you can. I think so. Or maybe more. Hold on. I will, Tajmir. Just 1 second. Okay, I put you as a managing mod. and I don't have but two of them. As far as the managing mod, I won't go over two. Okay, I still want her to put up the link just in case, because honey, it's a lot of Jaces, and I couldn't remember. He had some numbers on the end of his Jace Moody, and I couldn't remember the numbers though. But I just wanted to make sure they had the right person, and we ain't giving somebody we don't want to right now. It was a little chilly today. It was like 40 degrees this morning here. Tomorrow's supposed to be 70. Let me see what that say. It said every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. That's it. So much, Tasmir. You can copy it and put it in put it in your browser. I didn't want him getting discouraged. He was like, I don't know if I'll ever get to 50. I want to make sure he does. He's a great young man, and he is always here to support. And so, oops, I didn't mean to. Let me take this thing off here, y'all. Thank you. I just want to get my YouTube nephew up so he can go live. But I what I find so awesome about this community is that you guys are very supportive. When I was in other communities, the thing, if you wasn't giving gifts, people would leave you high and dry. And I would always say, you want to know who in your corner for real? Not be able to give somebody some stars or whatever they offering and see if they still hanging in there. That's one thing about Rising Phoenix, um, and a few others before I came here. If I had it to give or if I didn't, they stuck with me 100%. And I appreciate that type of sense of community. You know, that's what I love about being here. I mean, because in a month, man, listen, I've got to know some awesome people. So I've got to know some awesome people. And yes, and I just find that we are stronger together, you know? We definitely are. It makes a difference. Um, when people can say, like Tajmir said, hey, Mango TV, I appreciate it. When Tajmir said, when I say, hey, I'm not very technical. And sometimes it gets a little discouraging for me because I don't know how to do all the creative shorts, and I'm not good with editing. I don't know how to do any of that. And she was like, whenever you have some time, I'll walk you through some stuff. And it's encouraging because, you know, I believe that's something that I say I try to anyway at the end of every live, that we are stronger together because we are. We really, really are. You know, if we're encouraging each other and showing up and watching lives, I don't either. I don't either, Tash. It's not. It's not. Because guess what? I don't want to sub everybody. I don't. People are into some things that I'm not into. Not at all. Shout out to Selena. I haven't seen her on here in a while. I pray all is well with her and her family. Yeah, I don't want to sub with everybody. Some people into some things that I choose not to be in. I remember jumping on with people not on this platform, on another, finding out they were in groups of witches and things like that. But major. I learned how to do a little bit on Canva, but for some reason I can't get Canva on this phone. I have Canva on another phone. And every time I try to put CapCut, I couldn't get CapCut either. But yeah, I don't agree. I don't want to sub for I don't want to sub with everybody. Kiss from Jay's. When I get off this live, I gotta remember to hurry up and put it in public. So if you could put that person's information in, I would greatly appreciate it so I can go check it out, because I have never been an editor. I sure will. I'll start. I'll definitely start doing that. Because I mean, I would like to learn. It's so funny. I had a friend that's a photographer, right? And I would always fuss at him because I think he undercut himself with his work. He was a good photographer. I would be so mad when I seen a little bit of money he was charging people. And the bulk of his work, it don't take but a couple of seconds to take pictures, to grab shots. The bulk of a photographer's work, okay. Let her know I was on the live too, because she probably taking her break. But yeah, the bulk of photographer's work is editing. And he may spend, he can take 200 pictures in an hour or more, but he may spend 8 hours editing. So I'm like, no way did you take 300 pictures of somebody and charging them $100. No, no, don't undercut yourself like that. It's no more than me cooking, fixing food. If somebody asks me to fix large trays of food, and I'm like, okay, $75 a pan. Ain't heard no more from them. And all depending on the dish, it could be more expensive than that. And I just heard, oh, I thought it was going to be free because we know each other. That's a lie. I have a whole website where I sell warmers, clothes, shoes, bracelets, earrings, and all kinds of stuff. And it ain't free. If my mama, that's something different. Exactly. And I'm serious. People are wild. I told them $75 a pan for what they asked for. They said I thought it would be free cause we blood. Bro, what? Nah, son. No. No. Why you saying the food tastes good? I'm sitting up here empty-handed and no money in my hand. I got bills to pay. I got kids to take care of. No. I don't understand that kind of stuff with people. Or I've done stuff for people just out of the kindness of my heart. And I ain't paying you this time. I'll get you next time. I'm like, oh, wow. So I just learned, not that I'm mean, it just taught me a lesson. You don't know how many times I've cooked stuff for people, for them to never pay and to say, you should have reminded me to pay you. No, ma'am, No, sir. You didn't remind me to get up and cook it. Yes, and that's what I'm learning. I've cooked for people many, many, many times and never got paid for it. And I ain't talking about a little bit for 20, 30 people. And so when one of my friends, that's a very good cook, she's a chef. She said, "No, ma'am. What you do is you get half the cost of the food. Say, for instance, I'm doing a big thing. It is $1,000. She said, get 500 up front. Now, I've never done nothing that big. I'm just using it as an example. You know, she said, get half of the price up front. That way, if somebody wig out on you, you at least got half the money up front. And you don't know the amount of times that I've fixed stuff for people to never get paid. Yes, always get a down payment. Always. People will try and try again. And I'm just learning just to say no, guys. I really am. You have to get a down payment. And if I did choose to do a favor for someone, nobody would know it. Wow. You're right. You're right. If they don't want to drop a down payment, you already know. Yes. Yes. And I'm glad they told me that. And people were trying to, like, somebody asked me to do some cookies. I said 30 a baker's dozen. What? That's expensive. But you'll go to some of these favorite places out here that bake cookies and pay $40, $50 for 4 cookies. Them box cake mix cookies that everybody be raving over. Crumble cookies, straight out the box. And people will pay $100 for 12 cookies. Miss me with that. Okay, do your thing, sunflower. But people are funny. Honey, they are funny. But I'm learning. Yes, crumble cookies are expensive. I have never had them. But baby, the way I'm set up, listen, I figure out how to make my own version of crumble cookies before I spend all that money. Yeah, crumble cookies are totally expensive. You're right. You're right, Tasmir. Honey, they got a recipe for everything. And I can go look it up and do my own version of crumble cookies right here in this kitchen. It was a place, I forgot. It was an eatery, I forgot. Well, they made this carrot souffle. And the carrot souffle tastes just like sweet potatoes. I promise. I got my kids so many times with that dish. They was like, "Oh my God, Mom, these are the best sweet potatoes ever." Yes, I will Yolandanize them. I know that's right, Tajmir. Be safe, son. But I will definitely let you know. I saw somebody doing a peach pie the other day, and I was like, It made me want to do a peach cobbler. He is. I'm so grateful, y'all, for my son. I have 3 boys for those. Tajmir, I already said that I'm sugar, but I'm so grateful for my son. I have 3 boys. My oldest is 26, about to be 27. The middle is 20, and my final is 10. Right. No is a complete sentence if she doesn't want to listen. Exactly. And so, but he's such a major help. For years, I did it all by myself, and I would never bother him. But since we've moved into a new neighborhood, um, I take my son to the bus stop on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then the other days, his big brother will go get him. Don't be rude. And who you talking to, Sunflower? Because I knew you before Boss Dog did. But yeah, don't be mean to nobody on here. But he's such a helpful young man, and he is on the spectrum, autism, and so you know, right? She'll cook. I mean, he'll cook. I told you what to do. If she doesn't listen to you, then you don't need to deal with her. If somebody's doing things to you that you don't like, that's a form of abuse. Yeah, I mean, bless her heart. I'm really trying to stick in here with her. Um, because one day, bless her heart, uh, she was going through so much. I almost went into depression. No, she does not. She does not. And she's a very young girl, like teen. And so she needed to be timed out for a moment. She does not. She's a teen. And if somebody's doing something that you don't like, you know how many times I have suffered because I allowed people to do stuff and I didn't speak up. They do need a timeout. You daggone right they do. And so I suffered because I wouldn't speak up. So she just has to get to the point where she's going to open her mouth and speak. No, I don't like that. You're not doing that. This is over. Oh, it might sting a little bit, but guess what? It's on my one of my long forms. Tajmir, I'll get Tajmir to post it. Tajmir, can you post a link for Rising Phoenix GoFundMe? Because she can do it. That way you won't have to go look for it. I apologize. Thank you. Thank you, Taji. But yeah, I mean, the older you get, you're welcome. The older you get, the more you tolerate foolishness less. Like my tolerance is, I don't know. Mm-mm. No, no. Nobody deserves to be mistreated, have stuff done they don't want to be done, and no. Nobody deserves that. I'm going to be your auntie for real. Now, if you keep doing it, and I gave you a recommendation, you know, like I tell my kids, there are always consequences. If mommy tells you no, don't do a thing and you do it, right. If I tell you to do something and then you still continue to do it, then you got to deal with the consequences. Like my 10-year-old was acting crazy and being disrespectful. And he wants to go to a party. So guess what I told him? I told him no. No, no, and no. You won't go to no party next week. Period. But why? He gave me all the blues, y'all. Why? Because you were disrespectful. You lose your privilege. Yes. Yes, you have to. My son was in here acting a fool and he 10. I said, that's okay. Boom, say less. You won't go to the party. He gonna cry snot book of tears. And I don't care. He gonna snot book of tears, cry, and it's cool. Because you're not gonna disrespect me and expect me to give you whatever you want. I'm not that mama. I mean, I'm a Gen X mother. My mama and them, whoo, boy, my mama and them was rough on your girl. My daddy had 3 girls and another one. But listen, you understand, I'm trying to tell you, that little sweet, innocent looking little light-skinned little boy that come on here and say, hi everybody, how you doing? He act like an alien came, okay, and traded him out for another Solomon. And one day I'll just say like this, I had to roll up on him. I had to put the mom deuce on him. I know you know, Tajmir. Listen, I had to put the mom deuce on him. Baby, I had to get him. And he came, sat down, and grabbed a blanket and curled up in this seat. Talking about, give me a hug. I want to kiss you. Oh, now you want to kiss me. But, honey, listen, I had to give him some act right, BJ. He had to get some act right because I wasn't having it. You ain't going to be acting a fool. Baby, what you say? I had to give him some act right. I don't really have to do that with the 20-year-old. I give him little stuff like, I'm going to take your phone, Slim. You keep acting crazy. But he really don't. He's a very mild-mannered young man. It's just sometimes with kids, you want them to do stuff, they don't do it. Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all gonna laugh. We get off the phone in a minute. Get off this line. But y'all, my son had me so mad one day, and he only 10. When I say ghetto girl personified came out, I said I might not have been raised in the street, but don't make me bring the street to your front door. Don't make me do it. I mean, I got in his face. Don't. I'm like, you don't want it. His big brother already told him, you don't want the real mom to come out because she different. Listen, and y'all, the mama is different. But I love it. I love it, y'all. I do. I love it. What I love about impromptu lives is that we can cover any subject at any given time. We done went from food to dogs to disciplining children. I love that for us. I do. Yes, and another one. Listen, listen. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Y'all already know I got on early so I could get off before my baby get home. This is one of my favorite pictures. And it says, always remember, you're braver than you believe, you're stronger than you seem, you're smarter than you think, and you love more than you know. I'm reading Tashmir's. Tashmir, I understand. Listen, listen. I don't even pray for patience no more because every time I pray for patience, mine get tested every 3 seconds. I don't even pray for that no more because I remember one day I asked God for patience. When I tell you everything could happen, did it? Everything. The bus didn't come on time. I missed my bus. Excuse me, getting off work. Everything went wrong when I prayed for patience. So I said, okay, God, you got jokes, sir. I'm not praying that one no more. I don't pray for patience no more. Mm-mm. Nope. Yeah, stronger together always. I love you guys like I do. Yes. Like I love you guys. I do. This was fun for me. It's what I needed. Like I said, this is the best that I have felt in almost 2 weeks. That's right. Yes, ma'am. I sure will. He'll be home in a few minutes. So we gonna eat and let him do his homework. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Thank you guys for your love, support, and kindness. And if you haven't heard those words, know this. Know that I love you, and I want to see you make it. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till that grand old day where Tajmir is screaming on live, showing her YouTube plaque. You know? So I want to see us make it. I'll see you guys again soon. I love you. That's right, boss dog. And another one. Have a great day, night, evening, or afternoon. We'll see each other again real soon, guys. Have a good evening too. Bye bye.